90% of the time. That's just like, as I said in the beginning, that's just something that I always, it's in my head note, and then I want you to tell that the person who wrote the head note is also writing the recipe. It's like, it's very integrated. I also, I think that Viola kind of touched on this, but this idea of you don't have to be perfect. I like to bring that into the way that I write the recipe and in the head note, so that people aren't, again, back to this idea that people are scared of baking. I want them to be not intimidated from the beginning, because they realize that, like, I make mistakes and you can make them and things can still be delicious, or you can avoid them if you just do this. And Paula had asked us to think about like recipe writers that we love or that we emulate, and I think of Deb Perlman a lot. I love her writing, and I love how self-deprecating she is. And I feel like I am that person too, in the sense of saying like, oh, you know, when I made this, this happened to me, or like, this might happen to you. I was scared when it happened to me, but then it was fine. So I feel like I think part of the reason that I bring the humor and the personality is just because I want the reader to be okay and not to be scared and to succeed. And I find those tools of mine to be helpful in making sure that the person making the recipe ends up making something that looks like the photograph and